Hello everyone. This weekend we celebrate the feast of the dedication of the Lateran Basilica in Rome. It was originally built in about 324, and it's one of the major basilicas in Rome, and it's actually where the Pope has his cathedra as Bishop of Rome. So it's a symbol of unity for not just the Diocese of Rome, but also for the Universal Church. If you've ever visited, it's a beautiful basilica, and it's the one that has all the pictures, the images of the popes all around the top of the, what's the clear story, or whatever it's called. So, and I think there's room for 3 or 4 more. So people always wonder who are the next pictures going to be. So this weekend also we have Jesus in the Gospel overturning the tables of the money changers, purifying his Father's temple. And he says, it's not a marketplace, it is a place of worship. So I want you to think about how where does true worship take place in our hearts. And so this weekend I invite you to think as we approach Advent in just a few weeks, are there things in your heart that need to go, to be driven out, so it might be a more righteous dwelling place for Almighty God, for you and He to commune. This week we have a lot going on. Tomorrow morning on Saturday, Deacon Mark is going to have Journey with the Word. They're going to meet at 8:30 at Spokes Cafe to walk Champion Creek, that trail, and they'll do coffee afterwards. We also have on Sunday St. Vincent de Paul bag drop-offs of food taking place between 10 and noon over at the Randall House Garage. This weekend we have the giving tree starts. So instead of having no tree, we'll have boxes with the needs across the front altar rails, both sides of the church, as well as in the back vestibule. So being spread out, it'll be easier for you to approach and grab a tag or two. This Wednesday, we also have the Medina Community Band coming here for the Veterans Concert, and there'll be a chorus made up of some of our choir members, also from the United Methodist Church and from the Community Chorus. So it's a great experience. Jennifer will be live streaming it, so if you're not able to get out here in person, tune in online on the YouTube channel. And speaking of veterans, this past Wednesday, the school had their Veterans Prayer Service. Deacon Scott graciously agreed to preside, and the school was present along with a number of vets, and we honored and highlighted those members of their families who've served in the many branches of the armed forces. And so behind me is the banner that they worked on, thanking the vets. So again, thank you. If you've served, we do appreciate all you've given for our freedoms, and we thank you so very much for your sacrifice. Father Michael should be back from his retreat on Wednesday, fresh and ready to go. So I wish you all a very blessed week. Please do mark your calendars for the Sunday afternoon of the Candlelight Walk weekend. We'll have our parish's concert at 4 p.m. and that week, that Sunday night, there will not be a 5:30 evening Mass. This weekend, in Father Michael's absence, Father Charlie will be here to help me with confessions at 3:30, and he'll stay for the 5 o'clock Mass, and he'll come back again for the noon Mass, where we're celebrating the full communion of Jordan to our parish. And what else? And Father Mark Shekels will be back to take the 5:30 Sunday night Mass for me. I'm going to head up to St. Charles for their annual patronal feast, evening prayer, adoration, and dinner. And tonight, here in church, starting at 7:30, we have adoration of the Blessed Sacrament through the night until tomorrow morning benediction. So I will see you then.